Hi, good morning. I think it's still morning. Nope, it's afternoon now. It's 12:17. Afternoon. I'm going to do an impromptu. I am. I got some straightening up I want to do today, and this, that, and the other. And I'm going to wait just a minute for some people to get in the room. This is an impromptu chat room stream, and uh, if you're in this at a later time, you can zip through it and speed through it if I'm taking too long. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. And because I will be talking to everybody in the chat room, and um, that's how we kind of do it around here. So it'll be a goofy show. Goofy. Joe just left, and he went to the food pantry today. He likes to go to the food pantry. Our church has a food pantry, and they go up to a food bank on Wednesdays to pick up food. And he takes the big truck, and he fills her up. So, hi, Joan, Barbara, Holly. Good afternoon. It's probably still morning at some of your houses. It's 12:18 here at my house. Hi, Barb. I haven't seen you for a few days. You've been a busy girl on the farm. I saw your a note where you told somebody that you've been busy, and I know you got a lot of spring things to do outside. You're working yourself to the bone, no doubt. Is it 9 o'clock there, Holly? Okay. Then are you still drinking coffee? I am. I didn't get up till late. I was tired this morning for some reason. But we stay up late. I don't get in bed till late. And I had a busy day yesterday. I don't know if any of you were around when we did it. We did a journaling by fives. Yeah. Holly, I didn't used to drink coffee very much. I was always been a teetotaler. And since I went on this diet that I've been on it for a year now. Coffee is I can put creamer in it, and it's the only thing that's allowed on my diet is this creamer because sugar's not allowed. So chicks and fresh eggs. All right, that is awesome, Barb. Wow, they're so cute. We used to do chickens when we were little. When I was little, I kind of lived up on a city farm. I was 3 miles outside of the city limits, and we had a little bit of land, and we lived along the Ohio River, and we had a barn, but we were just real close to town. We weren't real country, but we did. Daddy had chickens one time uh, for a few years, and then he got tired of doing that, and then he raised a cow in the field, and he tried that, thinking it was going to be cheaper to raise our own cow. But it's not when you have to do shots and medicine and vets and all that jazz. It's not easy. Anyway, yesterday, hi Cheryl. Good. I'm doing an impromptu. Um, I don't know if anybody. I don't think anybody else is on right this minute. And so anyway, yesterday, Kathy Berg, I don't know if you all know her or not, she did a Journaling by Fives game, and she hosted it. And she had like 8 different girls in her hangout room. It was awesome. It was just awesome. She tried to get me in there, but I couldn't get her messages, and I never did just check. And maybe they went to my spam file, and because I have two email addresses, and one for personal and one for that I use for like YouTube and stuff. Well, and I sent all of the junk mail to my uh, other account and tried to keep the junk mail to a minimum on our personal account. But anyway, I haven't checked the spam file, but I did check the junk mail. And I went in there and I looked at it, and I couldn't find anything. I couldn't. Anne Green came in the room. Barb Owen came into the room. These are famous girls. Oh, I just lost my picture for some reason. Oh, it came back on. Okay. Uh, so I don't know what that was. Yeah, Dee Dee usually goes off about 12ish if she's on. I didn't catch her this morning. Actually, I didn't see a notice. Maybe she didn't stream this morning. She may not have streamed. Okay. But anyway, we did this journaling my vibes, and I did it. So I'll do a quick flip through, and I've already got some ideas of what I want to do. But I did pretty good. I was pretty happy with it. I prepped my edges with black paint, and then I used clear gesso in the middle because I did it on both sides, and I wanted the gesso on there so that the paint wouldn't be over. She did okay. So yeah, my YouTube did a little bleep. So but anyway, I'd like to do a little bit more decorating on these. And I like the it was different to do the black edging. I don't know that I'll do it again, but I just did it to say I tried. Okay. Well, I usually get a notification on my phone, and I did not. Oh, yes, I did earlier today. It changed at noon. Yeah, she was on. Okay. Okay. She was the only one live that I had on my notifications. Okay. Well, good. Did she do something fun today? She usually does. So, anyway, I'll just do a quick couple of flips here. I'm not going to talk about each page, but I thought I liked what I did. I liked some of the pictures. I want to add more to it to dress it up. And it might be stickers, and it might be like this is a dress on a mannequin. So I might add a head and some legs or something. Uh, Try to make it to look real. But I did a lot of hearts. I did a lot of cards, children's playing cards. I did a little bit of wallpaper. This was a heart that I cut out, and I need to bring it to the top. I've glued it down. I might have to draw it or something. And then this is the negative to that heart. So I used all my scraps and pieces. I had my words already printed out, so I cut them out in decorative scissors, and I framed some of them. And there's a lot of children's books. And here's another playing card that I got in a secondhand store. Fine, and it's a Sony tape back in the day when they did reel to wheel. I know it's an old card, but it's a deck of cards. But I love the music on the back. I thought it was neat and different, unique. And I did a piece of my homemade paper here, and it was torn, and I had it in my scrap bin, so I pulled it out and put it on. I used some new stamps tools that Joe brought me this piece of fabric from the upholstery shop, and it makes those kind of marks. And I glued it on the back of the stamp. Hi, Teresa. This was my journaling by fives that I did yesterday in a stream by Kathy Berg. So anyway, this was my little flip through, and I just did 10 pages front and back. So that was my 20 pages. And I've got it up here on my things to do. Like, I don't have anything on my table, right? But I want to work on some of the pages and do a few more things. Okay. Okay, your little guy's crashed up for a nap. Okay, and you saw 10 minutes of Mary before here. Okay. I've done that. I do that all the time. Uh-huh. And but anyway, that's something I want to work on, continue to work on, and then bind it. I like to bind things. Oh, Holly's puppies are crashed right now. Whew. Prop those feet up, girls. They sure do. They keep you busy. I didn't get up in time for Mary this morning. Actually, I was up at about 5 o'clock, and the cat, of course, kitty cat came and got me, and I gave her a snack, and then she came and got me again, so I let her out, and Mary wasn't on yet, and I did watch an upload of Pat, starts with an S. Uh, what was her? One of the girls I watch all the time. Pat Stubbs, Stubbs. Yeah, I watched a couple of her little videos that she uploaded, and she was doing a journal and gluing the pages together and getting a journal done up, and then I fell back to sleep. Your Blizzard book, okay. I'm interested in what is entailed with the Blizzard book. Is it like snow and winter? Yeah, we want to know about a Blizzard book. Well, we don't have blizzards down here, and I'm from West Virginia, so I do know what a blizzard is. A snowstorm. They're fun to make. Okay. Clue one, they're fun to make. Come to Canada, Holly, and you can see a blizzard up there. That's right. They've got a lot of snow. Barb, is all your snow melted? It should be pretty much melted. Do you still have any snow banks? Sometimes they last for months. I got so much dirt on them. Because of the person who made it. Okay. The person invented it. Okay. Teresa, do you film? Do you do any videos? Do you want to do any videos? Yes, you do, Holly. You do know what a blizzard is. You might still have some snowbanks. Everything's starting to get green. That's good, Barb. Okay, you fold and you bind everything, And then the pages are removable. Okay. You do not have a camera. Okay, Teresa. I was kind of getting excited there. Save up for one is all I can say. I don't know what it is about streaming live, but I enjoy being with you guys because you all like what I like. My mom is not into the same kind of crafts as me, and she don't want to come over here and play, but she does play herself. Hi, Chris. Hi, dear. How are you? I don't know you. What have you been doing, Chris? We're crafting, and I just went through a journaling by 5 book that I did yesterday, and I'm getting ready to do some stamping, and I better get hopping. I'm sitting here chatting, and I'm not working. Oh, goodness, you've been sick. Okay. Chris, do you have a channel? Do you do videos? Yeah, we want you to feel better. My Joe, we have a ceiling fan in our bedroom, and he likes to put it on high every time he gets out of the shower because he's always hot, and he likes to dry off and get good and dry. And he leaves it on high, and then during the night I get a sore throat when he has it on high, but if it's on low, I don't. You are on your channel. Okay, you have a channel. Okay. I'm going to click on you, Chris, and subscribe. I'll go over and see you. Are you live or are you just Oh, I see. Look at those butterflies. Happy Mail Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. I'm going to subscribe to you, honey. Hit that bell. Cute, cute. Oh, look at the buttons. Okay. I'll check you out after a while, okay? Okay, I'll check you out. And I can't look at them right now because I'm on live. Donner Party. I missed that. I used to live by Donner Pass. Oh, where the people got caught in the blizzards all the time and had to resort to cannibalism. Wow, Holly, what's history is that? That is history. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway, now I hadn't heard of the rabbit ears. We had a rabbit in our yard that was earless. The rabbit did not have any ears because the mother had eaten the baby's ears off. And that happens when they don't get enough salt in the and the weather's really bad. And so anyway, the little rabbit survived, and he lived for several years as a mama herself, and she had babies several times, and she lived on our farm for several years. We could see her name, and we named her Earless. Cheryl made another poem. Okay. Is it long? Can you type it out? Okay. Chris, I understand allergies. I take a Benadryl in the mornings. Okay, they look like rabbit ears. Thanks, Teresa. That's cool. I love history. I didn't used to, but I do now. So anyway, I thought I would stamp some. Oh, y'all want to see some Happy Mail? Rabbit trail. Since we're talking about rabbits. Rabbit trail. I got Happy Mail today. I got I got the best pocket letter I have ever received in my entire life. I just started doing pocket letters a couple of years ago, and the girls that gave them to me before, I think were, well, their pocket letters weren't anything like this pocket letter. And this pocket letter gives a whole new meaning to pocket letters. Oh, you're going to St. Augustine? Oh, that's right. You have a brother down here, don't you, Teresa? The next time you come down here, Teresa, call me. Let me know when you come back down. You have never done a pocket letter. Well, let me show you a pocket letter to wish upon. And I am getting ready to do pocket letters. And I haven't taken a lot of names in yet, but I will. I'm starting to. Um, this was I'm trying to do better with things. And anyway, I received a pocket letter today, and it was from Sharon Lombard, and she's one of our followers, and she lives in Oregon. Oh, he used to live there. Okay. Well, I'd like for y'all to learn how to do pocket letters, and maybe we can do some and trade. So anyway, Sharon sent me this beautiful envelope, and it looks like it's a napkin, and she's just giving me all kinds of ideas so that I can improve on my things too. So it starts off with this folder. Mary got wild with her gold one day. Her brother turned to her and said, Mary, put that gold away. She did with a sigh and did what he said, but as soon as he was gone, got it out again. Did she put it in her journal? Oh, it has to go in her journal. I hope she did. I'm sure she did. Cheryl, you do good. Sharon does beautiful work, Holly. Yes, she does. She does top drawer work. And I wish that I could slow down and do like this, like Sharon. But it's got a fairy on the front and a pretty little bow with a pearl. Little bit of ephemera or some kind of decoration there, and it says it's pointing down. And this is a piece of textured cardstock. It's got, you can feel the embossed lines. It's got a little bit of a line like a corduroy, and it's paper. It's thick like cardstock, but it's decorative. And she's glued a ribbon and some lace on the edge of it, and it's just folded over. She's inked the edges to make it look aged ever so lightly, and she's tied it with a bow. And it's just a fold over piece of paper, but it is so elegantly done. So anyway, she tied it with a bow, and it opens up, and it says the fairy story. And she has on here a little pocket letter. You all gonna love this. Oh, she did. She put her poem in the zine. Okay. Okay. So she this is the folder that she had. It was just folded over, just and this pocket, and this little butterfly is like a little rubber butterfly. It's got a rubbery feeling to it. It's a sticker, but it's got texture to it. And then she decorated this, and she has a side punch that makes this design in the pocket. And then she put a letter inside. So let's read the letter. I've already read it. Hi, Deborah. I'm opening up a pocket letter. I know, me too, Holly. I have never seen a pocket letter decorated like this before. So it'll unfold here in just a minute. You'll see. Let me read the story. It's a letter, and it says there's a troll. Here's a troll, a ugly troll, and he's got flowers and he's got a a glazing ball and a butterfly in his hands. That's important. Okay. One evening in May, the fairy kingdom discovered that the ugly trolls captured the meadow flowers and the animals. All the beauty of the meadow hurt their eyes, so they took as many flowers and animals they could carry back to the cave and locked them deep inside. Hearing this, 9 brave fairies, 9 pockets, hint, hint, decided to get them back, and they disguised themselves all in black so they could sneak into the troll's cave without being noticed. Once inside, the fairies threw their glitter dust over them while they slept to keep them asleep, while they gathered all the flowers and the animals. Then the fairies took them back into the meadow, safely releasing them back into the world. Happily ever after. It's a fairy story, and it goes in the pocket. Isn't that cute? So here's her pocket letter, and there's 9 fairies all dressed in black, and they're all different, and they're all on each card of the 9 pocket letter. Here's the letter, or a letter from Sharon. Hi, Violet. I'm reading a letter from Sharon. It is so cute. Oh no, Joan's frozen. No, I'm not frozen. So anyway, Sharon Lombard sent me a thank you card because I'm doing a pocket letter with her. And it says, Hi, Beth. The ACT background is from Aunt Becky's Dirty Dozen. I wrote a little story to go along with the pocket letter. I felt the need to explain what it was about. I hope you like it. I'm going to make a fairy journal in the future, so that's why it is my theme. I've been collecting items for it. I'm not always able to watch, but I really enjoy your channel and you as a hostess. Your friend in the box, friend Sharon. Isn't that sweet? So this was Aunt Becky's Dirty Dozen. Pretty. She does pretty work. She really does. And this will go in my my mail. I have a mail book that I put my mail in. And this is the fairies, all of the fairies. And this guy here keeps coming off. I'm going to fix it. I've got a little bit of double-sided tape. This is the second time it's popped off, so I'll fix it. Put a little extra tape on there. And this one. See if that'll help. Could only try. So anyway, this is a sample of a pocket letter, and look, she put fairy dust in a little jar, a vial, so that I would have some fairy dust in case some trolls came by. Joan, did you get back? Is she back yet? I hate to go too fast. Did you all hear the fairy story? Did everybody hear it? Okay, Holly's done a fairy pocket letter. But isn't this the cutest you've ever seen? It's so, I just can't, I'm flabbergasted. So anyway, she had the little letter in a nice little folder, and then she had the 9 fairies who saved all of the forest flowers and animals. And there's circles, and like she used a round lid to make these little circles, and then she put little birds and flowers inside the orbs so that the fairies could release them all back into the forest. And they're scattered all over these cards. So cute, so creative. So anyway, if you're not familiar with a pocket letter, you can decorate the edge of it. It's one of these baseball card holders. I know. I love what Sharon does. She does beautiful work. I've received some of her ACT cards and everything. Yes. So anyway, if you all learn how to do a pocket letter too, this is how you'll get to do it. Janet, did I say hi to you, sweetie? How you feeling, Janet? Are you feeling any better? She's had terrible migraines, I think. Okay, Joan's back on her phone. Joan, did you hear the story, the fairy story on the letter that I just read? I don't know when you got blocked out. Since you're in here, I want you all to hear everything. But Sharon wrote a little story about a troll and some hero fairies. Okay. I'm going to read it again for Joan real fast. Hi, Janet. This is a pocket letter that I received from Sharon Lombard in Oregon. And she does beautiful work. And it's all fairy related. She is going to do a fairy journal. And she wrote me a personal note saying that she's starting to do fairies. So I'm going to try to find some fairies in my stash and see if I can't find some fairies for her. I'm on a mission. Hi, Genova. Giovanna, I'm just opened up I just opened up a fairy pocket letter. I know, Janet, I do too. I love her work. So anyway, Joan got kicked out of YouTube, so I'm going to read the story once again, and I'm going to read it real fast because I read it real slow, and I'll read it. I'm going to read it real fast for those who just came in. Normally, a letter doesn't come with um, the pocket letter, um, but Sharon went beyond the duty of a pocket letter, and she made this pocket letter so special. Okay. Well, it's down here, Cheryl. Do you want to come on down? You knew my address. Come on down. I'll take you to the beach. I'm 15 minutes from the beach. I'll take you. So anyway, Joan got kicked out of the room, so I'm going to read the story once again. The mojo's down here at the beach, Cheryl, so come down and get it. Come back and pick it up. they're 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 laughing. Okay. But anyway, Joan, this is for you, okay? It says, one evening in May, the fairy kingdom discovered that the ugly trolls captured the meadow flowers and the animals. All the beauty of the meadows hurt their eyes, so they took as many flowers and animals that they could carry back to the cave and locked them deep inside. Hearing this, 9 brave fairies, which is the 9 fairies on the cards, they decided to get them back. So, excuse me. So they decided to get them back, and so they disguised themselves all in black, and they're all black fairies here. They're all black. So they disguised themselves all in black so that they could sneak into the troll cave without being noticed. Once inside, the fairies threw their glitter dust, and she sent me some of it. They threw their glitter dust all over the trolls to make them sleep, while they gathered all the flowers and the animals. Then the fairies took them back to the meadow safely, releasing them back into the world, happily ever after. And she had a picture of a troll, an ugly troll, and he's stealing the flowers and the animals and the butterflies on the bottom of the little letter. So this is a whole new ball game here with the 9 pockets letter. And this is how, if you want to make a pocket letter, this is an example of how you would make one for yourself. You can decorate the 3 holes tab she did with fairies. She put an eyelet in, and she tied on some fairy dust, and she put on some pretty little flowers, and she put decorative tape in between the cards to match. And all of her cards are signed. I'm going to turn it over now. And they're all signed. And the title of the card is Release, because it's releasing of the flowers and the animals. This one has a fish. Isn't that cute? They're all so pretty. And then she put the date of May 2019 and her name as an artist. So anyway, whenever you do a 9 pocket letter, you have your own. Sometimes the hostess will dedicate a theme, and I did not. And I've been talking about pocket letters for a week now, and I've been taking names if anybody wants to do a pocket letter exchange. So what the deal is after you make your 9 cards, you make your artist cards, then you turn your cards over and you put little presents in the back of the pockets. And this is what Sharon sent me. And these are little, excuse me, I don't know why I've got a frog in my throat. These are little chipboard pieces of fairies, and they're really, really cute, and it looks like she inked them on the edges of them. And they are so cute. And this one is a die cut fairy, and it's done in black and white. And these are cut out of paper, out of cardstock paper on a die cut. Those are so cute. I love them. So there's two more fairies. And in this pocket, she put a little bit of bling and some more die cuts. And these are like little tiny snowflakes, and they're layered. She's cut these out individually in pink and purple paper in different sizes. And then she's layered them like a snowflake or a flower flake. I know, Giovanna, isn't that awesome? It's a little story pocket letter. So I'm working on hers. I'm getting ready to make her one, and I'm just gathering a few things. I haven't even begun to do what I want to do for her. But I don't know how I'm going to top this. But I will try. I will try and put some pretty things in there for her. But she is the queen of fairies right now. And here's what she's got for the rest of her treats. They're little treats in the back of your cards. Hi, Becky. And she sent these little, I have never seen anything like these before. They're kind of like flatbacks, gems, jewels. They're plastic. They're lightweight, and they would look good on a art card. And they're kind of like a flat back, but there's a pretty side, a jewel side, and a silver side. And the silver side is kind of the back. And they're like little jewels. Aren't those cute? Becky, I got a pocket letter from Sharon Lombard in Oregon, and we're doing a pocket letter exchange, and this was hers. I came on here to do some work, and I haven't done a thing yet. And then here's another fairy that they're all three different positions. All four of them are in different positions. This one's a die cut, and these are all of the chipboard, harder size. And then she sent me some ribbon over here, and it looks like the same ribbon that's on here, only in blue. So it's real pretty. And then she sent me a little piece of lace that looks very fairy. It looks like fairy lace. It's glittery. It's glittery, and oh, there's two pieces. It's blue and purple, and they're both different. Oh, this one looks like mermaids. Is it a mermaid or a flower? No, it's just a flower. I swear I looked at this one upside down and I said, that looks like a mermaid. I could probably put a head on her and make her a mermaid. I'm still working on the mermaid books. But the pretty glitter lace, very, very, very nice. I don't have anything this nice. And then this last pocket here, are some stickers, but wait till you see them. This one's a little fairy sticker. Very cute, very cute. Now these fairies, I got 2 of these, and they have protective coverings on them. So these 2 are glitter fairy stickers, and they had a little protected on it. Let's see if I can show them to you. They're very sparkly. Focus. And they're stickers. So they're real cute. Magical. So I'm going to put them back in. Oh my gosh. So anyway, this is what a real pocket letter looks like. And I am going to be doing pocket letters. If anybody wants to chime in, this is done top drawer. This is the top drawer of pocket letters. And I'm going to go ahead and tie it back in a bow. I'm sure I'll be showing it again tomorrow because it is just so cute. Stinking cute, as they say. And that was just real sweet. But here is my sample of pocket letters. She sent her pocket letter in a folder. Let's see if it was this size. It was a little bit bigger than this size. It was bigger than this. So she may have taken this size of a folder and cut it in half. And I think that's probably how she sent this. She cut it in half. Well, no, it's still a different size. I don't know what she did, but it is a vanilla folder because I can see the inside of it. She cut it down, but you could probably take it and fold it in half. And let me check to see if the insides will fit in here. This is all my sampling for pocket letters. You would need a baseball card holder, 9-pocket baseball card holder to do your pocket letter. And I have offered, if nobody has one, that I would mail you one. So there's no excuse for not making one. And I will mail you one for you to make your pocket letter, and then you will get to mail your pocket letter to someone else, and they will mail you their pocket letter. So there's no excuse if nobody has one of these. I've already offered to do that. That won't be a problem because it will fit in a regular size large envelope, and I can mail that to you. Okay, if you don't have any one of these, so that's not going to be a problem, right? And then the way I have done my pocket letters is sometimes I would just do a coloring page, and I would color it and decorate it. And this one's not really finished. This is just an example. I would cut it into 9 cards, 2.5. And okay, Deborah, 2.5 by 3.5 are the size of the artist trading cards, right? I got to write myself a note, Deborah, or I'll forget. So, I'll stick it in my mailbox. Okay, so anyway, this would be needed because it's so thin. It needs to be glued onto a piece of cardboard or something, a cardstock or something. So then you would finish decorating your art cards. Okay, so you can play a Becky's Dirty Dozen. That's what Sharon did, and she decorated. Then she continued to decorate the Dirty Dozen page with her fairies. Okay, so that's what Sharon did, and so anyway, there's many ways that you can do art. 9 cards. You can do 9 individual cards. They can be, and see, I would cut this up and do a like a puzzle, and they would all look when they're in the page, they're cut apart, but they would look like a puzzle. And but anyway, that's how I've done them in the past. And then in the back of the cards, like what Sharon just did, you would put little gifts, little prizes. And these are samples of little prizes that I've done. Here's an art card that I did in Becky's Dirty Dozen back in April. The title is Spring Purple because it's got a lot of purple in it. I think we had 3 prompts. Use purple 3 times. And it was so cute. And then I have a butterfly on there, and it just looks spring. So please give Beth a thumbs up. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you. And so anyway, you would put 9 of your art cards, in your pocket letter to send to your participants. Then on the back, you would put little gifts. They could be a tea bag. It could be some ephemera. Anything that you hold in your stash, that you have in your stash that you love and you like and that you want to share. This is a piece of paper that came in a little kit that I had of decorative paper, and it looks like a film strip. So, it's something that you could put a little picture on and use in your art. It's something to share. Hi, Mom. And then these are just 2 little fun foam, glittery fun foam, uh, children fun foam. So you could put something like that in your pocket. I made these out of polymer clay years ago. And this would be something that you could put in your back of your pockets. They have the one side is flat, and then the other side I put toothpick marks like a leaf. And these are something I did for another project. I don't remember exactly what I did them for, but I made them. Then here I have a little tiny baggie that lays flat. Okay, so everything lays flat and behind your card. And it's just some sequins that I have out of my own stash. And there isn't anybody in our group that wouldn't love a little baggie of sequins. Can't think of a person that wouldn't want some of that. Here is a toothpick, and I have a punches out hearts out of paper, and I glued 2 of the hearts together out of decorative paper, just scrapbook paper, and made this little topper, and you can use it in your art. You can put it on the corner of a page or glue it in a book or do whatever you want with it. It's yours. I made a little brown paper bag here. These are samples. These are samples of things that you can do. If you don't have any little treats, you can make some. Okay, Teresa, I'm so sorry. The leaves could be earrings. They could be earrings. The flowers could be earrings. They could, yes, they could. But anyway, in this little bag, I just made a little brown paper bag to fit 2.5 by 3.5. And I just cut up a little piece of paper to put in there. You could put a surprise in there. You could put a cutout in there, a punch. You could put a little love note in there. You could put a piece of lace in it. Something just, it's just something cute that I make, something that you make. So, and then in this one, I've got some ribbon. And this is one of those embroidery wrap cards. It's plastic. And I just wrapped a little piece of ribbon around it. You could also wrap washi tape on it. And this would go in behind behind a card. And then I have also down here a punch out. And somebody sent this to me because I don't have this punch. Somebody sent that to me in some Happy Mail. But it's something that would go in behind a card as well. And then down here I have some flowers. These are little flowers that I bought off who knows where I bought it from. I bought a package of them, probably eBay or something, and they're paper little flowers, and I have used them a lot in my artwork. They're embossed. They're little flowers. They're real cute to put a brad in the middle of it and hook them down on a card. They're real cute to use. And I had a bunch of these, so I'm sharing those. I have a little envelope with a little seal on the back, a little sticker. And when you open it up, when you tear it open, I've got a few little sequins inside. A few little surprises inside the envelope. So that would be flat enough to go behind a card. I have a file folder that is a punch that I have. So I can punch this out of manila folders that I have. And I make these tiny little file folders. And then this one has another little file folder that I cut out of decorative paper. And I stuck it inside this file folder. So it looks like it's got paper in there. For whatever artwork you want to use it for. It's just tiny things. So that can go in behind a card. This is something that I think Joe brought me. I think he brought it home from me from a yard sale or something. And it's somebody's made this homemade because it's stitched on the back. But they've got a punch that punches out fabric, and it's punched out of blue jean material. And then they flared out 3 big ones and 2 little ones on the top. And then they sewed a button on top and made a cluster. But it's flat enough to go in behind a card. And then on the last pocket I have a piece of napkin in a plastic bag. And I think I'm going to open it. I think it's a whole, it's a square, one square of a napkin. And I folded it so that the rose is on top. But when you open it up, it's 1/4 of a napkin. It's, the napkin has 4 quarters, and this is just 1/4 of it. And this is just 1/4 of a napkin, but it's so pretty, so it was flat enough. It was too big. The napkin's too big to put in, but 1/4 of it isn't. So this is just another idea of how you can share some of your things that you have, and I put it in this little clear bag to keep it clean. And you can also put it in this little bag. These little size baggies, and I got these little baggies at Walmart. You can get them at Hobby Lobby and Michael's too. It would go down into this little brown paper bag as well. So if I wanted to add that to the bag, both of them together would be big enough to fit in there. So that's just an example of things that you can put in your behind your pockets. Now this is something that I made, and this is pottery. So this is something on my long-term goal list to do with you guys. I want to get into my garage to do my pottery with you. Let's see what you're all saying. Your internet's acting up. Hi, Mom. Teresa, boy, that would take a tiny file cabinet. Yes, it would. Stuart Little files. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, hi, Josie. Hi, honey. How are you? Hi, guys. Coming in. So anyway, these are small enough. These are real pottery, and I had a bunch of these, and they're small enough to go into behind a card as well. So these are just samples of what you would put behind your cards in your 9-pocket letter. Okay. So then when you mail your 9-pocket letter, it has to go in it has to go in this size of an envelope. And I think what Sharon did is fold her envelope to fit her her pocket letter. This was her size because she added more to it. Now I can't speak for you guys, but whichever way that your pocket letter fits. Now it does fit in an envelope, but I think it's too fat. You can fold it in a trifold, but because of the prizes in it, because of the little gifts inside, I don't think a regular size envelope is good enough. I can mail this to you with an empty one, but I can't mail. It would take extra postage, and you'd have to take it to the mailbox, to the post office, and let them put a postage on it. But I do like what Sharon did because it was safe, and it got here, and it was like under $5 to mail, and this probably would be too. So I can't speak for your mailman, but somehow you've got to put it in an envelope this size, or refold your envelope like Sharon did. She refolded her envelope so that her pocket letter fit comfortably in her envelope. So that's how she did her envelope, something like that. So with that being said, and I've showed you how some of the prizes, I do have another one that is a sample. These are some cards that I have in my stash, and I will not be sending these in a pocket letter, but this is my example. When I do a new pocket letter, they're going to be all new cards. But you could use some cards in your own stash. But these were quickie cards that I made one time, and I don't do my cards like this anymore. I do more elaborate work now. And these were done not too long ago, and I do like these cards. These were done in a Lisa ACT Pick 10, and I do like these cards, and they were real cute, and I did them I think out of wallpaper, but anyway, regardless, you get the idea. 9 pockets. It's a 9 pocket letter. Then the way I have done mine in the past is I save 1 pocket behind a card, and I usually put it behind a card so that you get 9 ACTs. And I usually have a little note card, and this is blank, and I would write a note to my participant, whoever I'm trading with. They will get a little love note, and this note will go into behind the nine cards, naming it a 9 pocket letter, right? It's a 9 pockets with a letter. And Sharon did me a 9 pocket letter with a story. And I can't wait to try that. So here's another example of some goodies to put in behind your cards. This is just a little flag paper clip, and it's a piece of fabric ribbon or lace tied onto a paper clip, and they're nicknamed them flags. So that's cute to put in your 9 pocket. Here's another punch. Here is an inchy and a twinchy, or a twinchy. This is a 2-inch by 2-inch art card that I made several years ago. If you have any of these, you can put them in behind. If you have any fancy cat paper clips, you can add something cute like that on the back of your gifts. That's cute. Here's some more flags that I bought this one, and I made this one. This is a little tag that I made from a countertop sample that I got from Home Depot, and then I put paper on the back and glued it on the back and made it into a little bookmark. Here's some more glitter, another envelope. Here's some tickets. This is cute to put in behind your cards if you have anything like this. We use these in our art. This is a homemade business card that I made that says joy, and it tells you what joy stands for on the other side. And those are cute to put in behind your art trading cards. There's some more punch outs that I put in a baggie, those little tiny baggies again. And these are just heart punch outs out of decorative paper. So you can see my imagination. Here are some stickers. You would just trim them the size 2.5 by 3.5 so that they would go in behind the card. So you want things that'll fit comfortably behind their card, and you want them to be kind of thin so that it won't be too bulky to mail. And this, like I said, will fit into an envelope, a large envelope. But I think it's too bulky to be in this size of an envelope. And there are ways that we could also do this in the future. I'm not doing it right just yet, but you can take these and cut them into thirds and mail just three cards to someone as a trade. And we can do that sometime too. But we're doing a 9-pocket right now because Sharon has toasted us off with my first one. So I'm going to make her one first. And this is my sample of how you all can do your 9-pocket letters. So if you girls want to do it, I will collect names, and if we get enough names, then you will have a partner, and you will mail yours to a partner, and your partner will mail a card back to you. And And I have Sharon, Brittany, uh, Teresa Crafting Chaos. I don't have her address. And I think her last name is McKenzie, Teresa McKenzie. So I only have 3 names, and I've already got Sharon. So I'm going to mail Sharon one. So if anybody else wants to do a non-pocket letter, let me know. And I think maybe Deborah might want to, because she's asked for uh, a baseball card holder, and I'm going to mail her one. So if you want to try to make one, that's up to you. Teresa wants to try. You don't have to. It's no big deal. It's just something fun to do. We're just going to do it. Okay. Let's see who else. Well, I think you should have a couple of weeks. It does look like it is fun. And like I said, I did this about 3 years ago, and the girl that I traded with was, she was a young girl, and she sent me some things, and I've showed them before out of my ACT box. Yes, we will do perfection like Sharon. I don't know if we can meet. We can try. Okay. Okay, anybody else? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, get started making yours, and when you all are ready with your pocket letters, we'll go ahead and we'll exchange them all in the same week. That way, I think it would be better if you all did it in 1 week after they're made, and then we don't have to wait for so long. Yes. She's a, I think she's an artist. I consider her an artist. I'm a crafter. I'm more of a crafter. But I can push and do cutesy things. So so I will get Deborah's thing out to her this week, and she can get started. So you all get started on yours, and then the week that we do it, that's fine. That's fine. And you don't have to put a lot of money in it. Um, uh, just use your crafts that you have, and use your talent to make it cute. You are a wannabe. But everything that I have here, I have made. I bought this a long time ago, but then I upgraded it to my punches is what I have. And I just use decorative paper, and I've got lots of paper in my stash, and it's a toothpick. And then you would take, let me show you what you could do with it. Like if you have a little page in a book or something, you could take this with the toothpick and poke it in your paper, and it sticks out the top of your book. Isn't that cute? Yes. Yes, Becky. Look up handmade embellishments. And so this is like a cupcake flag that you would put on top of a cupcake. And I might have gotten them out of the cake owl at Hobby Lobby. It's quite possible where I got these. And they were a whole bunch in a bag. But the point is that was my inspiration. And then I made my own. And there was another one with a heart on, and another thing over here. So something like that. Um, just get into your stash and see what you can find. I made the twinchy. I made the tag. I had the glitter. I had the washi tape, and I had stickers. So all of these things, I didn't go out and buy anything new. On the other page that I had showed you, I there were handmade items in it that I have made over the years. See, a tea bag. It came out of the kitchen. These were polymer clay, and I made those leaves. The hands and the feet were made from pottery, and I've had them in my stash. Thank you, Becky, for putting that link in there. Becky just put a link in for us to look up some things. There's just so many little things. I didn't go and buy anything new. And the bag, I made the bag. You could make a bag out of wax paper, and it looks like a glycine bag. Use decorative scissors on it. Ta-da! You got a fancy little bag. There's more. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. So I'm just trying to say that, it doesn't have to be real difficult. And your art cards are things that you make in Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen, which we will do tonight. Except I'm going out to dinner at 5 o'clock, so I hope I'm back in time. So, anyway, that's all. I've got 2 more names, so you all get working on your 9-card pocket letters, and when everybody gets theirs done, that'll be the week we mail. Cheryl, that is perfectly fine. You've got 2 other commitments. Okay, no problem. No, this is just something fun to do, something extra. And I started talking about it last week, and I just decided today that I think after everybody gets theirs made, then we'll do the trade, because I might not get some finished. I'm going to do more than one. So that's my spiel on the pocket letters. And I've got all this in here so that we can continue to talk about it. And I'm going to put Sharon's little pocket letter in here because she's our inspiration. And I've got something in mind to do special for Sharon. And I'll show it to you before I mail it to her. Okay? I'll show it to you guys. Hi, Brittany. Yes, Brittany. Good. And I've got you on my list too, Brittany, because Brittany has done a video on pocket letters. If you have not subscribed to Brittany's channel, please do. Click on her face, go to her channel and subscribe. She has just moved into her new home and has a new craft room. And I feel like she's just, hi, Patrick. Hi, Mitzi. Hi, guys coming in. We're just finishing up pocket letters. We're going to start making them. And then in about 2 weeks, we're going to trade names to trade them. But we want to make them first. So if any of you new guys want to come join in on a pocket letter, you can watch my video later after it uploads. Okay? Would that be fine? So, anyway, I am just so proud of Becky's pocket letter. And the next thing I want to show you, now that I've put this stuff away, if you missed it, you'll have to go back and watch it. I'm going to put all those together so I can talk about it again in a couple of days. But I got some more Happy Mail today. So, okay, Brittany, yeah, and Brittany, I'm going to make one for you too. Brittany has a cool video how she made her pocket letters, and Brittany, you need to watch this video after it uploads. And I showed off Sharon Lombard's pocket letter to me. It has a story with it. It has a fairy story. It's so cute. It's really cute. Okay, this came from Glenda Dyer, and she's one of my new friends. She just joined the Facebook group about a week or so ago, and she sent me some happy mail. And I don't know why, but she did. And I wanted to tell you guys, you know these boxes that when it fits, it ships. They run about $8, $7.90 or so to ship. I just want you to know that they can crush. They're not crush proof. There's nothing breakable in here. But I always thought that these boxes were real nice and sturdy, but they do crush. So just to let you all know that these she got happy, yeah. I think I sent her something. I sent her an art card or something. Yeah. The one I just did now this morning, Brittany, is interesting. I think you would enjoy it. So watch it later. So just wanted to let you all know that these boxes, the postal service, well, they have a bad reputation. But what would we do without our postal service? It delivers it for us. It does all that work for us. So just beware that you can't send anything breakable. So anyway, this is what Linda sent me, and I was hoping she'd jump in, but I haven't seen her yet. But she sent me a really nice note, and it says, "Let the beauty of the Lord our God be upon us." Psalms 90, verse 17. And it's a butterfly card, and it just says, "Love, Glenda." So that was nice. Then she sent me some napkins, and they smell good. You want to smell? It smells yummy. I understand that, Teresa. So anyway, I'll show these napkins just real quick. We've been through a lot of these napkins. This is cute, and somebody sent me one of these. I have one of these. Somebody sent me one of these. These are cute. I think that'll be a pretty art page to do. This one is absolutely beautiful. Look how pretty that one is. These look like peonies and poppies. And here's some more flowers. Isn't that pretty? I love the purple. And then this one is just a little border. Here's a emoji, happy face emojis. That was cute. And she sent me this one, and I love it. Love the flowers. And it's got a bird on it. Paris, 1878. And Rosa. And a pretty little butterfly that also has Paris on it. And then here's another one with birds. Aren't they cute? I love the colors. Might have to try to sketch that one. Cute. But those are really nice, and they'll go in my napkin box. I've got a napkin box. And she must have saw that I couldn't find scissors one day, and she sent me a pair of scissors. I think I had a pair in here that wouldn't cut it. They wouldn't cut They wouldn't cut anything. They were chewing it up. They were chewing something. They were terrible scissors. And she sent me a new pair. Isn't that sweet? So they'll go right in my pencil box, in my jar right beside me. And these got these rubber things on them. They fit your hands real good. So they are nice cushiony. So those are from Glenda. Woohoo! Thank you, Glenda. And then she sent me this cute little pencil case. Isn't that cute? So I can't decide where I'm going to put in them first. But I know what I could do. Looky here. I bought these the other day for $1. So we can put my prompts on them. We were talking about prompts, and I haven't done a thing for it yet. I looked for a bingo game, and I don't know if I ordered it or if I'll have to look. There was one on Walmart, and I think I have a shopping cart. I haven't ordered it yet. But I bought these too. I found these for $1. So I don't know. I could put prompts on these guys, and I could put my prompts in here. It would fit perfectly. Isn't that neat? And then she sent me this. And these are some stickers for a page. So we can do a journal page together. And I love it all. Family, home sweet home. We are family. So wasn't that nice? I wasn't expecting that. And girls, you don't have to send me anything. I got so much stuff here. I appreciate it, though. I do appreciate it. So we'll do it together, and hopefully I'll get her on here one day when she's watching me, and we'll do something with her things. Teresa, are we your sisters? You got all your sisters with you. So that was my Happy Meal. So I'm going to stick it in the box so I'll send her something back. So it's almost 2 o'clock, guys. Did everybody see the mailbox yesterday? Teresa, are you singing with me? I'm so happy. I'm a happy girl. You saw it? Okay. You want to see it real quick, Holly? One time I had a job. I was working in an office, a chiropractic office, and there was a girl that worked with me, and I was at the front desk, and I was greeting people, and as they come in, patients and things, and she says, "Beth, you're just too bubbly for me." She didn't like it that I was so bubbly in the mornings. Well, you got to greet people, and you got to, make them feel welcomed. I'm not quite finished with it. I still got a few little details to do. Somebody, as we were leaving the room last night, they said this should be an S for Schuler since it's on my mailbox. So I'm going to paint this out and repaint the S. And these are the cat tags that we've got in my book. Cheryl, you're famous. Your cat napkin made it on my mailbox. You're famous. And this is Cutie Pie Calico. Sharon, have your ears been burning? Have your ears been burning? Sharon, I just showed off your pocket letter. Oh, it's so cute. I'm not going to re-show it to you, but you can watch the video when it uploads, since you sent it to me. But I read your fairy letter, And everybody's inspired, and I got about two or three more names on the pocket letter exchange. Thank you, Sharon. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hi, Christy. Sharon, Javan is talking to you. Deborah's talking to you. Yeah. You are an artist. I'm a crafter. You are an artist. You do very nice work. So everybody in here knows that you're on a fairy hunt. Hint, hint. Oh, Mitzi, you mailed her a pocket letter? Okay. You're welcome, Sharon. You're welcome. Anyway, I worked on this last night, and I'm going to exchange. I'm going to repaint this and put an S. And I've got my silver out, so I can put a zipper on the zipper cap. I worked on this one last night, and they wanted a zipper on this guy. Chrissy's on lunch break. I understand. So I got the silver out, so we'll go ahead and put a zipper on his shorts. Because his name is Zipper. Xander Zion Zipper. After I got offline last night, Joe says, "Why don't you put sunglasses on him?" I said, "Oh, that would look cute." That would look cute. But you got to stop sometime. Keep adding things. So there's the mailbox, and I'm going to paint the lid and put my address on the lid. And here was Sharon's pocket letter. It was so cute, Sharon. I love it. I'm going to be showing it off all week. I also earlier in the video, you can go back and watch it. I showed this off, and I showed how to do a pocket letter if anybody needs it. Zipper sassy pants. Oh, how cute, Giovanna. And I've got a little sign. I dropped it. I'm going to put I'm going to put a sign in the sand that says "Happy Mail for Phibbsville only," and I'll put a little stake in the sand. I'm going to do that too. So anyway, I came on about 12 o'clock to do some stamping, and I have yet to do any stamping. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? Tells you that I've procrastinated enough. And Joe says all this stuff over here should be moved. But I could also move my camera. That's what I need to do. But you don't want to see me over the table. How's that? You can see that now. Yeah, it tells you it's going to be just a little bit longer. I will stay on for just a little bit longer since there's 17 of you in here, and I'm gonna stamp a few things, and I've got some letters to go out. And you know me, if I'm going to put a stamp on something, it's got to weigh exactly an ounce. So if I can put something in the envelope, I will. Something else in the envelope. So I thought I would put this zebra on some of these tissue papers. This is deli paper. Thanks, Teresa. Well, I don't know about that part, but I just enjoy doing it. Now, I do have a little foam rubber under here, and I think I might need another one. There's something, oh, that won't help. Let's see if I can find another piece of foam rubber. Wonder what I did with them all. I had a big package. I'm looking. Uh, well, I'm not going to be able to find it right away because I don't see it. And since I don't see it, I will look for it later. I'll just have to use what I got. It's right here. It should be there. But I want to be able to get all of my zebra on there. Let me try them down here. Sometimes with these bigger stamps, if you stand up and push down in the middle of the stamp, that it will do better. We see it still didn't do it. Not the way I want it. But I'm not going to give up just yet. I've got a black one of these. That's what I'm looking for. A re-inker. And I know it's not a, here it is. It's not a, it's more office work. Sanford. It's an old name. It's a good name. And it's probably an ink pad that was used in an office. And I got these for like $1 at the Habitat secondhand. And I used them yesterday, and they're real. They're ink, and the purple and the purple turned out real good. And I don't have any other inker, so I'm going to use it on this stamp pad. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if it's waterproof or if it's any better than, some of the other ink stamps. I have no clue what's better than the other. This is called using what you have. Using what you have. And I was telling Joe, I said, we do all this artwork and stuff, and we do it for ourselves. um, it's all of these art books that I have over here on my shelf. I said, nobody's going to really want them. I said, they're just for us. So we do our art for us and each other. We have fun doing it too. So I did that. That's good. Now let's see if we can get this zebra to come out of the jungle or come out of the desert. They live in Africa. I really don't think that it's getting the ink on there in the middle. I can sort of see a little shadow. So maybe that was the problem. Ta-da! That's better. That's better. So, anybody doing anything today? Anybody doing anything fun, interesting? Got anything on your art table? And this does go through. There's a little bit that goes through. And this is deli paper. Now that I'm over on my mail excitement. Put that tissue under there and it worked. My best friend's family owns a greenhouse, so they're doing a salsa planter class tonight. Oh. You're going to make take home a planter with stuff to make salsa. Okay, like cilantro and what other kind of herbs do they use? I know cilantro is one of them. Cool. So it'll be like a flower pot that you could put in your kitchen window or something. My mom has in her side yard, she's got parsley and sage and rosemary. And she goes out and does that and cooks with them. Yeah, that'll be nice. Joe's not home, so I can play. He went to the food pantry to get a truckload of food for the food pantry. We have a food bank up in Daytona, and 4 of them go up there every Wednesday, and they get a truckload of food. And he takes his big pickup truck, and they fill her up, buddy. They get like 300 or 400 pounds of meat. And we've got 5 freezers over at the food pantry at the church. Yeah, cilantro. Yes, Holly, it does. Yeah, the zebra's cute, isn't it? So he goes up, and him and the other guy, usually 2 guys and 2 girls, and the guys go in the freezer and get the meat. They pick out the meat they want, and they pick out about 4 boxes, and they weigh them. And the food bank charges the the pantry. They charge so much a pound for the box of food, and then the girls go over to there's a canned goods section, and it's like pallets of odds and end canned goods and box food, cereal and soup and pasta, and it's odds and end things at the stores. Uh, they're either outdated, or there might be a dented box, or something's torn on it or something, and the stores send it to the food banks. So the food bank gets it, and they're kind of I say softly damaged. They're not totally destroyed. And because if it's open, it has to be thrown away. But if it could be reusable and give out at the food pantry, the girls get it. And then they'll go over and there'll be a fresh bakery section, and they'll get bread and cakes and goodies from over there. And then there's a produce section, and they'll get 3 or 4 boxes of produce that comes in, and it might be a box of celery, or a box of tomatoes, or a box of apples, or a box of oranges. It might be whatever they have at the food bank is what the girls get. And that way, when they give out food Saturday, whatever they bring in is what we give out at the food pantry. So it's interesting how they do that. And Joe has been doing it for 5 years. He loves doing it. He really loves doing it. He's a good boy. Yeah, you'll get to plant the cilantro. That'll be nice. Sounds like fun. My brother has a garden at home, an herb garden, and he always grows sage. And my sister-in-law hang it upside down and dry it. And then when they come down to visit, she usually brings me sage in the fall. And I use it for fresh sages for Thanksgiving dressing. It's good. My daddy always had a garden when we were growing up, so we always had fresh food, whatever he was growing. He always had a vegetable garden, and we'd have to sit and string beans and shuck peas and corn. Cut corn off. We'd cut corn off the cobs. Mom would parboil it, and then we would cut it off, and then we would put the corn in bags and freeze them. That's how we did our corn. You don't have to cook it real long. Just parboil it, because if you cook it too much, it gets starchy. And the same thing with the green beans. She would just parboil the green beans, blanch them, and then we would put them in bags and freeze them. Or she would put them in jars and can them. She'd do that too. We had stuff in the freezer and on the shelves. We had both. But there was 5 of us kids. so anytime we could put food up on the shelf, that was a smart thing. We always had food. We never went hungry. "12 hanging baskets, and got to pick out our flowers from the ones that they sell at the greenhouse." Wow, that was neat. So how many's in your little gardening group? Is it like a little class? You pay for the class, and then you all get to do stuff together? Tell me. It sounds like a class, like a little class or a little club. That's cute. It's like the sip and paint things, but it's called Pints and Plants. So we get to drink beer and make flowers related to related items and bring them home. Okay, okay. And they teach you how to do it. How cute is that? Yeah, Tom tomato seeds. Okay, and they grow inside in the winter and outside in the summer. No, I don't, and I should. Because I could grow a lot of stuff down here all year long. I don't, but I should. I can't get out of the craft room. I bet it is. That is great, Brittany. I love it that your aunt and your friends are going with you. That is cool. You'll have that. You'll have those memories forever treasured. I've done some of the painting classes, and we went with my aunt and my mom and my sister and my niece. There was like 5 of us, and it was so fun. And then I went to another painting class, the same place with some girlfriends, and it was fun too. And then you get a group picture and all that jazz. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to do some of these stamping pictures, and I want to do this zebra one at a time because it's a hard stamp to do. And I think the other ones will go a little faster. Yeah. Yeah, post me one, Brittany. That'd be cute. Post me tonight. Cute. That'll be cute. Um, we've got plants out here in the backyard that Joe bought. He bought me a couple of tropical plants a couple weeks ago, and we got one corner planted, and then we're going to do the other corner of the pool outside the. We've got like a fence around the pool, so we're doing the outside perimeter, and doing a little, I don't know, a little cluster of tropical plants to grow. Okay, that'll be cute. Thank you, Teresa. Sure. So, but anyway, we've been kind of. Joe works in the yard, and he's a good gardener. He does good whenever he's home. I know. I've never heard of a gardening sip and plant. I love it. That is so cute. It's good, clean fun, even though you're playing in the dirt. I got me a new piece of paper down, wallpaper. It's Mickey. I thought it was kind of cute. Might as well. Now, this guy, put him back and get somebody else. I'm going to see if I can't do more than one at a time now. I'll get an assembly line going. This is a cute stamp. It's on 4 corners. And it says something different each one. It says, stream of consciousness, train of thought, path to enlightenment, and ship of fools. I don't know what some of those mean, but we'll find out. See, she's not stamped up yet. My stamp must have been really, really dry. That's all I can say. I've had it a long time. Let's try that. Thanks. You like the zebra? He's cute. Let's see what we got here. Is there an up? I think this is the up. Let's just see what it says. Well, it would be better if I hit the paper, right? Path to enlightenment. Stream of consciousness. I'm not quite sure. A path to enlightenment might be something I might use on a paper, but I guess if it's some water, you're around water, stream. Never know. Train of thought. Keeping your train of thought. But that's kind of a neat stamp with all 4 sides like that. Ship of Fools. I don't know if I would ever use Ship of Fools for anything. Don't know. I love you. I would probably use I love you. The butterfly. This is my favorite one. I've got 2 butterflies. This one and a little one, a big one. And I love it. I use this one a lot. Here's a big one. This one's got, may you love all the days of your life. It's cute. You already posted a picture. Okay, thanks. I'll look at it after a bit. No, I didn't get it inked up good enough. keep putting more ink on this thing thinking it's going to work. But I really feel that it's not getting enough ink on there. Let's try that. But you can sort of see in the middle that it's not touching. All right. Let's see what else we got. Friendship warms the heart. I think you're lovely. It's inked up now, buddy. And these little guys down here are cute. I've used these a lot. I bought these at Michael's a while back. They're Hero Arts, and there's 6 of them, and I use them a lot. There's a wishing you well. Laugh out loud. You are special. Lots of hugs. Take good care. Sending smiles. And I've got room for a long one here. Let's see. I could try this one. This says, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. Perfect. There's one. This one says Queen. Okay, try putting the stamp on the table and then let the ink pad. Okay, turn the ink pad upside down. Okay, I'll try that. But I think I've got it juiced up also. I've got it juiced up a little bit better because you can see it's wet. It's wet now. I think my pad was just really, really dry. And since I've got them kind of lined up over here, and these big ones are just harder to ink up than the little ones. But they do have a little push in the middle of these big ones. I've noticed that. on these stamps. See, that's even better. That did work better. Thanks. I appreciate that. But you can see a little tiny spot in the middle that's not glossy. Right there. It's not juicy right there. So I have to push on it with a corner of my, it's like everything, I guess where you stamp a lot in the middle of the pad, which is a common place to stamp, it makes a little indentation. Because when you stamp something, you go straight for the middle. Makes sense. But they do give in the middle. Much better. I just also think they needed more ink on them. Good, good. I'm getting fancy now. I'm doing 2 at a time. Talented. Just talented. And see this one that goes in the 4, I'm just going to ink them all up at once. 2, 3, 4. Ta-da! That was quick. Quick and easy. I got room for something else in here. Let's see what these say. A single event can awaken within us a stranger totally unknown to us. Saint Exbrunzery. And this one says, knowing is not enough. We must apply. Willing is not enough. We must do. That was cute. What else? I got a swack. 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 And let's see. Here's one that says, caring thoughts of you. I haven't used all of these in a long time. Queen. Live happy. So I got 6, 7. These little guys would be cute on cards. If I could do 9 of them. Let's see what else I got. Need happy birthday. Get well. Congratulations. Feel better. I think this is a kid foam. It's a word. I think it says kiss. It's upside down, but it says kiss. Okay, that one's done. Cute. That worked. So, what are y'all talking about? You all ready for take a little break? It's relaxing. Am I getting boring? Yes, I know. It can be. Well, I'm going to probably jump off here in a minute anyway. So, um, and then I'll get ready for tonight for Becky's. And I'm going out to dinner. Woohoo! With my girlfriends and my mom. We're going to go get something good to eat. And then I'll be back in time. Hopefully, I'll be back in time for Becky's Dirty Dozen. So anyway, guys, since it's 2:30, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, and I might do this for a little bit longer, and then I'll do something else. Clean the kitchen up or something. Even if it is cleaning the house. Actually, the kitchen is clean, but I might get something started for dinner for Joe. I don't think he wants to go with us tonight, but he might change his mind. He just might. So, no, I know, but I'm. If you don't mind, there's 17 of you still watching, so evidently somebody likes watching me do this. Evidently, there's 17 of you liking it, and I discovered that. See, I've got my big computer on, and then I've got my iPad, so I'm two people, or at least one of us. I'm the host on the big computer, and then I am one person on my iPad in the room because I'm watching chat on my iPad. Well, good, Joan. I'm glad you're still here. Did your computer quit acting up, or are you still on your phone? Everyone's taking a little snooze. Got the tablet back up? Good. Well, I had a long talk with Joe last night about our tablets because they are so old. Um, the only see if it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Okay, Cheryl. I'll talk to you later. But my iPad is over 10 years old. So it won't update all the news things that they update because it's out of date. So I keep getting all these error messages and stuff. And I told Joe, I said, I hate it that they're forcing us to buy new equipment when our equipment is still working. So I'm thinking we're going to get new iPads and new phones, but it's going to be expensive. Because my iPhone, I know, is almost 15 years old. I've had this thing forever. And about a year ago, I peeled off the original film. So I'm easy on my equipment, I'm easy. I've got fingerprints on it, but I'm easy on my equipment. I take good care of my stuff. And I hate getting a new phone, but I can't get on the internet when I'm out of the house, and I can't put a lot of pictures on it because of the memory. And then this iCloud wants me to upgrade and buy. The iCloud wants you to spend. Does anybody else have iCloud? I know, it's what they do. Does anybody else have iCloud? Use iCloud? Sharon does. Do you have to pay for your iCloud? Holly doesn't. It's a storage box. It stores all your documents and all your pictures and things up in the sky. It's storage. Well, I took all my pictures off of my iPad and put them on my hard computer, on my big computer. Then I can take those pictures and put them on and copy them on CDs. So that's my picture books, are the CDs. 99 cents a month. 99 cents a month. Well, that's just $1 in my pocket. I don't need them. I don't want to spend any money. And I think when you first join, it's $1. I mean, $10. Yeah. Our big computer is about 2 years old now, but when we moved to Florida, my old computer was like 15 years old. I had an old Dell computer. It was the original Dell, and I got it like back in 98, 99. I kid you not, that computer was so good. I must have got one of the originals. You stopped using your iCloud? So anyway, I hate it that, they want to charge when I don't need to be charged, because I can put my big tower has lots of memory, and it's not even close to near being full. So, but anyway, our devices are old, and they don't want to update to the new technology that's out there, and it's very difficult when you want to stream and you want to do newer things, and because if I had a newer phone, I could do videos in the field or at the beach, and then I can upload them on over here to you guys, and I can't do that right now the way it is on my old phone. My old phone, it videoed for 3 minutes and turned off. And you can't do nothing in 3 minutes. Not me. I have to have 3 hours. So anyway, we've been talking about getting new devices, but it's going to be expensive. I hope they can do a bundle. But we just got my big computer. It's new. I just got it from. I think I got it from Circuit City a couple years ago, and it's doing fine. It's Windows 10, but I don't think I'm using it to its capacity. When we got Windows 10, um, it had a notebook page on it, and it's a quickie writing program, and I use that over the Windows 10 writing program, which probably does more secretarial jobs. The notebook just, you can type something out, print it off, and use it as a tag, and do something real quick and easy. And I use that little notepad, and I don't even use my Windows to its capacity. But that's my fault for not using it. I need to get over there and learn how to do it. Yeah, my phone won't do it. My phone won't record that long. So yeah. But anyway, I thought that I'd finish these up later and jump off and catch y'all later at Becky's. Yeah, if I had a newer phone, I think I could record from it, and then I could. Uh, I think that would be good for me to do, in the field. Like if I go shopping or something, I can take you with me. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to quit. I've got one more little spot over here. What have I forgotten? I don't think I've done this one. This unusual one. It's unusual. What? I don't know who this is, but I'm going to answer it. Hello? Yeah? No, I haven't seen your phone, but you want me to go in here in the bedroom and look real quick? Here it is. Yeah, I got it. No, it's been quiet, but it's been plugged in. No phone. There's no phone missed calls. No missed calls. Is that 100%? Maybe you down the wrong. Oh, wait a minute. There are three missed calls, but they went straight to voicemail. But it didn't go. It didn't show up as a missed phone call though. Huh? Phone's not been working right. Okay. Well, anyway, I got it. Okay. Bye, honey. I'm glad I answered it. It was Joe. He's at the. I think he's back over at the church, but he couldn't find his phone, and he's been calling it, and there was no missed calls, but it must the volume must be turned down because I didn't hear it ring, and I haven't heard it ringing. So he thought he left his phone at the in the freezer, the food bank. He's silly. Anyway, okay, I got that one on there. And now I'm going to quit. So he'll be home here in about a half hour. So I'll go get ready for Joe and see if he wants to go out to eat with us. A cricket phone. Okay. Have a good afternoon, you guys. And I'll see y'all tonight at Becky's. Okay. Thanks for coming in, watching, and sitting with me for a spell. I appreciate it. I'll see you later. Have a good afternoon. Have a good little nap. Bye.